Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm not sure how much action we are going to see on the weekend. Bitcoin was pretty much trendless today. Maybe Bitcoin is already on holiday, and we'll see how much action there is between now and let's say the beginning of the new year. We might see a little bit overall expectations still for ongoing corrective price action. Yeah, so the situation hasn't really changed from the last video. Absolutely not. The idea is still that Bitcoin is in this ongoing correction. The yellow wave count is still the preferred one. A wave down, yeah, and then WXY in the B wave, and then the C wave down. And we are likely, maybe the B wave completed, but it's just not very clear, and it wasn't this morning. And, you know, the ongoing price action basically didn't lead to any progress in the chart. But the idea is that at some point here we should come down in the C wave. That would be ideal, but it is possible before that happens that Bitcoin stretches a little higher into the resistance area. I shared that with you in the previous videos. That just has to do with the situation that, first of all, we haven't got a confirmed top in place. It's just consolidation on a pretty high level. We can observe that Bitcoin is reacting very nicely here to the resistance area, but it's also not reacting in a way that we see in any way any impulse to the downside, okay? So also we have to say that a typical way, I mentioned to you this could be a WXY structure. In the Y wave, we're dealing with an A, B, C pattern. In the C wave to the upside, normally what we'd like to see is here the price to reach sort of within the ABC, targeting in the C wave the 100% extension of the A wave, and that takes us to round about 44. It's actually 44.8. I just didn't draw them very accurately, but we checked it earlier today. So you have 44,800 roughly, 44,850. That's the 100% extension level. So because the price hasn't even reached that, I haven't got, that the ideal target hasn't been reached for a C wave. That always means we need to be a little bit on the side of caution. It means that we could still stretch a little higher, and that would be ideal, to be honest. Yeah, it would be ideal from a Fibonacci point of view to see the price stretch just a little bit higher. Is it needed? No. This can already be counted as complete. Depending on how we count this, there are different ways of counting this move to the upside. I could even say that, maybe this isn't a WXY, but instead it is an ABC. And if it's a C wave, then we're dealing with an ending diagonal in which we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Absolutely perfect count. It's just that, because there are in corrections always different options, I now need to see some kind of a move to the downside. And, best would be, in terms of evidence, to see the price come down roundabout below 41,800. This is the B wave low here. Or in the ending diagonal pattern, it would be the wave 2 low. So we want to see that taken out to confirm that the C wave to the downside has started. I would like to see that C wave down. Yep, can go a little higher before that, but we're not talking about much here. Just a little bit higher before that move down can start. But yeah, Bitcoin isn't really motivated to do anything at the moment. Faces some rejection or resistance in this region there. And obviously situation hasn't changed. Okay, so if the price then eventually comes down, target sort of minimum would be for me 39,259 for the C wave. Okay, that's sort of my main idea in this pattern. Could the low already be in? Yes, but I will not be able to confirm that until I see the white wave count filled in. So it's a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. That's what I would need to see to really confirm that a low has already been established here on the 11th of December. That takes a little bit of work. If we see it go that way, I will make you aware, but it would take a little bit more evidence. I can't just assume the low is already in, because first of all, we haven't got an impulse to the upside, so I cannot really believe it yet. cannot really trust it yet. And also the move down wasn't really deep enough to be a reliable wave 4, okay, of this wave degree. So we have to remain a little bit patient. Situation hasn't changed at all until we see a proper first impulse, or at least first 5-wave move to the upside complete. We have to assume that the price could move sideways further or even come down. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.